Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm reading to you from the New Testament book of Ephesians, the 3rd chapter, starting in verse 14 and reading through verse 19. Hear now these words. For this reason I kneel before the Father, from whom every family in heaven and on earth derives its name. I pray that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power, together with all the Lord's holy people, to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the full measure of all the fullness of God. A couple of weeks ago, I started Ephesians 3 a little bit earlier to talk about what God's intent was. And so today, as we continue and following in this Ephesians chapter 3, Paul is making a prayer that the reason that God has worked through the church now might be manifest and made possible in you and in me. And as I think about the story that I want to tell, the story of my life, the things that I do, the decisions that I make that become my story that gets passed on to my children and my grandchildren, I want my story to be informed by this kind of knowledge, that have Christ dwelling in my heart, helping me to make good choices, wise decisions, that I would be rooted and established in love, not in power, not in authority, not in riches, not in anything other than the love of Jesus Christ. That, my friends, is an incredible legacy to pass on to others. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.